My name is Jabari Brisport. I am a 32-year-old public school teacher from Brooklyn, and I'm running for public office. I came out when I was 15 years old to my parents. My dad spent 3 days trying to convince me that I was too young to know my sexuality, and so I went back in the closet for 3 years. I went vegetarian in college, about 2007. I did this class on animals in performance, and there was one day where they just showed us slaughterhouse videos. So I cut out meat, fish, chicken, and then ended up going vegan about 5 years later because I realized that, the dairy industry is just the beef industry and the egg industry is just the chicken industry. It's so intertwined. I think my first time getting involved was in 2016. There was this animal rights conference I went to in New York that was kind of bringing together all the animal rights groups. I ended up getting thrown into a Canada Goose protest. Canada Goose had just opened a flagship store in Soho, Manhattan, and animal rights activists across the city were like, hell no. It was so invigorating, fighting against a store that was participating in so much cruelty. It really awoke me to the further steps I could take to protect animals. I had this one experience my freshman year at NYU when I was walking arm in arm with my black boyfriend in the West Village. And these frat bros, whatever, are following us, just shouting, the F-bomb, faggot, 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 and then we weren't letting them get a rise out of us, so we heard a pause, and then they just started going, nigger, and trying to get some rise out of us, and it was terrifying. They didn't physically attack us or anything, but we were really shaken up. And, I think anyone who's felt some sort of victimization or felt like they have been othered or that they've been made to feel less than can then empathize when someone else is being victimized, whether that someone is a human animal or a non-human animal. I'm running for state senate in Brooklyn because I believe we need radical change. Our public school system is just so deeply underfunded. As a school teacher, I know what that is to be very just overcrowded, under-resourced. Our housing stock is just not there. Affordable housing stock, our public housing is crumbling. Our transportation is just not there. We need a lot of change, and I have to bring in the animals because I'm an animal rights person, and there's very few of us in political office. It's been 3 years now since I protested at Canada Goose. That store is still there. We need political action to take it down, legislative action, a statewide ban on the sale of fur. And another thing I would love to see is an ending of dairy subsidies. Dairy is one of the cruelest industries, probably even crueler than the beef industry, and also we're not baby cows. I see lots of ways to chip away at animal agriculture, and I'm excited to do that as a state senator.